Hello students. Students, today we are going to solve language problem based on maxima and minima. In these language problem, we have to remember that what is given to us and what value we have to maximize or minimize. The given thing we have to use and the value which is maximized and minimized, that should be differentiated. So in this question, student, prove that the area of right angle triangle of given hypotenuse is maximum when the triangle is isosceles. So given hypotenuse means hypotenuse length is given to us and area should be maximum. So we have to differentiate the value of area and we have to prove triangle is isosceles. Okay. So this is triangle ABC in which angle B equals to 90 degree. Let hypotenuse AC equals to x units. Okay. And angle A equals to theta. Now students, we have to maximize area. So we have to calculate area, and area of triangle equals to half base into height. So we need AB and BC. So AB and BC values are calculated with the help of hypotenuse. So we are going to use trigonometric ratio here. Sin theta equals to P upon H, BC upon AC. So sin theta equals to BC upon X, because AC is X. By cross multiplication, BC equal to X sin theta. Okay. Now in the same triangle, we are going to take cos theta. Cos theta equals to base upon hypotenuse. Cos theta equals to AB upon X. Okay. So AB equals to X cos theta by cross multiplication. So we have got BC and AB both in terms of X. So student, you can see here we have used hypotenuse X to find AB and BC. Now area of triangle equals to half base into height. Area equals to half base AB, height BC. Putting value from equation 1 and 2, BC value x sin theta, AB value x cos theta. So area of triangle A equals to half x cos theta into x sin theta. So area equals to x square cos theta sin theta. Now student, I want to change it into sin 2 theta formula. That's why we can multiply it and dividing it by 2. Okay, I have mentioned here multiply. So area of triangle equals to 1 upon 4 x square sin 2 theta. Equation number 3. Because 2 sin theta cos theta equals to x sin 2 theta. Now students, we are going to differentiate it with respect to theta because x is constant. Length of hypotenuse is given to us. So we can say x is constant. That's why we are going to differentiate it with respect to theta. So dA upon d theta equals to 1 upon 4 x square sin 2 theta derivative cos 2 theta and 2 theta derivative 2. 2 to the 4. dA upon d theta equals to 1 upon 2 x square cos 2 theta. Now student, we are going to use second order derivative test here to find out maxima or minima. That's why we are going to differentiate it again with respect to theta. D square a upon d theta square equals to 1 upon 2 x square. Now derivative of cos 2 theta minus sin 2 theta, and 2 theta derivative is 2. That's why minus 2 sin 2 theta, 2 to cancel. D square a upon d theta square equals to minus x square sin 2 theta. Equation number 5. Now student, to find out the point of maximum minima, we have to put dA upon d theta equals to 0. So dA upon d theta value 1 upon 2 x square cos 2 theta equals to 0. This is the value of dA upon d theta. Okay. So 1 upon 2 x square is constant. That's why it will be 0. So cos 2 theta equals to 0. Cos 2 theta equals to cos pi by 2 or cos 3 pi by 2, because we know that the value of cos theta is 0 when theta equals to 90 degree, 272 degree, 270 degree. So that's why 2 theta equals to pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2. Theta equals to now pi by 4 and 3 pi by 4. So student, theta equals to 3 pi by 4 is not possible because it is right angle triangle. Okay, that's why we can leave 3 pi by 4 value. So theta equals to pi by 4. Okay, so putting theta equals to pi by 4 in equation 5, in second order derivative, because we have to check theta equals to pi by 4 is the point of maxima or minima. That's why we are going to put theta equals to pi by 4 in second order derivative, means in equation 5. So d square a upon d theta square equals to minus x square sin 2. At the place of theta we can write pi by 4. So 2 2 is 4. So d square a upon d theta square equals to minus x square sin pi by 2 value is 1. So it is negative, student. So we can mention here d square a upon d theta square less than 0. Therefore theta equals to pi by 4 is the point of maxima. When the value of second order derivative is negative, means less than 0, then the point is called point of maxima. That's why theta equals to pi by 4 is the point of maxima. Okay friends. So we have proved that area is maximum at theta equals to pi by 4. Now students, putting theta equals to pi by 4 in equation 1 and 2 here to get the value of BC and AB. So BC equals to x sin theta, x sin pi by 4. Sin pi by 4 value is 1 upon root 2. So its value is x upon root 2. Now let us put theta value in AB, equation number 2. So AB equal to x cos pi by 4. So x into 1 upon root 2. So it equals to x upon root 2. So you can see here BC and AB both are equal to x upon root 2. Means AB equal to BC. AB equal to BC, student. So we can say it is an isosceles triangle. ABC is an isosceles triangle. This we have to prove, student. So you have seen, student, that the given part is hypotenuse. We have used hypotenuse to find out AB and BC, and we have to maximize area. That's why area value is differentiated. Okay, and the value of theta we have put in second order derivative to check the maxima and minima. So at theta equals to pi by 4, the area is maximum. After then we put this value in the sides, equation 1 and 2, to check BC equals to AB, and we have got here BC equals to AB. That's why it is an isosceles triangle. So this is the method of solving language problem of maxima and minima. So two things you have to remember. First, what is given to us, that should be used, and what we have to maximize or minimize, that value should be differentiated. Now let us solve one more question. Show that a closed right circular cylinder of given total surface area and maximum volume is such that its height is equal to diameter of base. A closed right circular cylinder is given and total surface area is given. So total surface area we have to use. Maximum volume means volume value we have to differentiate to show the maxima, and we have to prove height is equal to diameter, means h equal to 2r. Okay, so let radius of cylinder equals to r units, let height of the cylinder equal to h unit. Then total surface area of cylinder, we know that 2 pi r h plus r. S equals to 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. So here two unknown values are there, r and h. So let us find out the value of one from radius or height. So h equals to s minus 2 pi r square upon 2 pi r. This is the height, student. This is equation number 1. Okay. Now volume of cylinder equals to pi r square h. We have taken volume because we have to maximize volume, and we have used here surface area to find out height. Okay, so surface area is used by us to get the value of height, and we are going to maximize volume. We are going to differentiate volume value. Volume of cylinder pi r square h. So putting value of h from 1. This is equation 1. We are going to put value of h. So V equals to pi r square into h value, s minus 2 pi r square upon 2 pi r. So pi cancel, 1r cancel. So volume equals to SR minus 2 pi r cube upon 2. R is multiplied by S and 2 pi r square. This is the volume. This is equation number 2. Now to show the volume is maximum, we have to differentiate it with respect to R, because S is constant. Surface area is given to us. So surface area is constant, only R is there. So we are going to differentiate it with respect to R. So dV upon dr equals to 1 upon 2. Here R derivative is 1. So S minus 6 pi r square. This is equation number 3. Now students, we want to use here second order derivative test. That's why one more time we are going to differentiate it with respect to R. So d square V upon dr square equals to 1 upon 2. S derivative is 0 minus 12 pi r. So d square V upon dr square equals to minus 6 pi r. 2 6 is 12. This is equation number 4. Now student, you know, to find the point we have to put dV upon dr equals to 0. First order derivative equals to 0. So 1 upon 2 S minus 6 pi r square, this value equals to 0. So S minus 6 pi r equals to 0. S equal to 6 pi r square. r equal to root s upon 6 pi. This is the value of r. Now we have to put the value of r in equation number 4, means second order derivative, to find out this is the point of maxima or minima. So let us put the value of r in equation number 4. Then the value d square v upon dr square equals to minus 6 pi, and at the place of r we have to put value root 6 upon s upon 6 pi. So student, this is negative. Student, we have to check the sign only, it is not required to solve. Okay, so it is negative. D square v upon dr square less than 0. Therefore r equal to root s upon 6 pi is the point of maxima. So putting s equal to 6 pi r square in equation number 1. So this is the point of maxima, student. We have to find out relation between h and r. To get the relation between h and r, I am going to put the value of s here, s equal to 6 pi r square. So putting value of r in equation number 4, putting value of r in equation number 1, h equal to 6 pi r square minus 2 pi r square upon 2 pi r. At the place of x I put 6 pi r square. So h equals to 4 pi r square upon 2 pi r. 2 to the 4, 1 r cancel, pi cancel, h equal to 2r. So now student, height of cylinder equals to diameter. Height of cylinder equals to diameter of base. Hence proved. Okay student.